The woman was combing her hair before the mirror, when her hair suddenly parted into two halves. Thinking it was an illusion, she combed it again, only to see the strands soar into the air and twist into a perfect bun. Startled, she jumped back in fright. Then she noticed the bun bore an uncanny resemblance to the castle's mistress from a century ago. What on earth was happening? It turned out that just 2 days prior, they had joined a psychological experiment. Located in the legendary haunted Sill Castle, Nicole was the first to arrive. Upon entering, she was captivated by the castle's grandeur. Only the portrait of the original owner looked eerily sinister. Guided by the housekeeper, Nicole reached her room. A vintage atmosphere enveloped her, especially the row of child statues atop the fireplace, which seemed strangely endearing. Nicole instantly fell in love with the place. Soon Sophia arrived too. The two began exploring. They discovered an ancient stone door, with relief carvings resembling the gates of hell. Eerily, numerous children were engraved below. The hellish door bore this inscription: "Those who stand before this door shall be judged." Faced with the unknown castle, they were thrilled. After touring the grounds, the other members gradually arrived. After dinner that evening, the professor began telling everyone about the castle. 150 years ago, a wealthy merchant built this castle for his beloved wife, hoping it would echo with the laughter of children. Sadly, their children died one after another in infancy. Years later, his wife passed away from illness. The vast castle was left with only the merchant. He kept expanding the castle's rooms, never to be seen again. Only occasionally, late at night, would nearby residents hear children's voices echoing through the castle. Everyone felt a chill run down their spines. The doctor dismissed it as mere rumor. Then something eerie happened. As Nicole lay in bed, she suddenly noticed all the statues on the mantelpiece had turned to face her. She was certain they hadn't been like that before. Perhaps she was mistaken. Just then, a gust of wind blew open the window. A face appeared behind the curtains, climbing along the sheets toward Nicole. When Nicole awoke to the sound, the face had vanished. She dismissed it as a dream. The next day, while filling out a questionnaire in the hall, a noise came from the library. Nicole saw something flash by, and, terrified, called everyone over. The doctor and the blonde man checked the fireplace, finding nothing. That night, however, she was again awakened by a child's cries. This time, a row of footprints appeared on the floor, following the tracks. Nicole followed them, and discovered a hidden room. Descending, she realized this was the wealthy merchant's secret study. Just as she pondered, a child's figure appeared in the mirror, telling Nicole to examine the ledgers. Upon careful inspection, Nicole uncovered a long-buried secret. Centuries ago, the merchant had employed numerous child laborers, a common practice in those days. Yet eerily, every single child worker aged 10 to 12 had perished. What had befallen them? Nicole rushed to find Sophia, speculating the children sought help. Sophia dismissed her as imagining things, and sent her back to bed. But just as Nicole prepared to sleep, the uncanny occurred again. An invisible force parted her hair. In disbelief, she ran her fingers through it again. This time, her hair began twisting and coiling on its own, forming a classical chignon. Nicole was utterly terrified. Her gaze drifted to the wall, where she noticed a portrait of the wealthy merchant's wife. The woman bore an uncanny resemblance to Nicole. Could there be some connection between them? Determined to uncover the truth, Nicole returned to the merchant's secret chamber. This time, she discovered an album containing photographs of the wealthy merchant's wife. The necklace around her neck was identical to the one Nicole's mother had left her. As she flipped through the photos, she noticed the merchant's wife's finger pointing toward the fireplace, as if accusing it of harboring a secret. Nicole opened the fireplace, and rummaged around for a while, only to discover numerous children's skeletal remains hidden within the ashes. It turned out the child laborers had all perished here, as the bones were uncovered. The estate echoed with countless children's wails, constantly calling out to Nicole. Following the sounds, she found a small door, and realized the cries were coming from inside. She struggled to open the door. She found the other three, and revealed her discovery. It turned out the wealthy merchant had secretly murdered many child laborers, to keep them trapped in the castle forever. But one day, his wife discovered the truth, to prevent others from finding out. The merchant silenced his wife as well. Fortunately, their only daughter escaped the castle, and that was none other than Nicole's mother.